everybody. Thank you for coming to the Between You and I podcast. This is number 14, which is pretty exciting because it's better. Remember when we started, it was once a year.
Yeah.
Now we're going crazy. We're going crazy in 2019. So this episode has Miss Kate Finn, or Katie Kate, as you may know her, who I adore. I'm going to gush. I love her music. I have simple crushes on her, and I'm not afraid to admit it. Suck on that. Super friendly intro. If you get a chance, please subscribe because there's way more of me acting like this stupid. And it's fun, but we would love to have you subscribe if you go to iTunes. If you want to give us a review, that's really fun as well. And I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. But anyways, so I want to start by telling the funny story about how I got a hold of you.
Sure.
And it's going to be long-winded, but I tend to be long-winded. Years ago, a few years ago, I don't know how many years ago, I remember I got ordered Nation, but I also had heard of you before and was listening to your music. And I remember thinking to myself, one, your music was so damn good. I was like, that girl's good. And I really enjoy that. I'm always like, oh, cool. And then my second thought was I wonder if we'll ever be friends. I'm always the secret, because I tell lots of people, I didn't grow up with a girl posse. I don't know that I, in my high school years, had a best friend, girlfriend, whatever. But later, especially in music, which can get, as a female, really isolating. And so I would hear people where I was like, oh, she's really good. And I enjoy good things. I enjoy people who are good at what they do or being good at something. And so I'm like, oh, we should be friends. But you never know, how would that come about? How do you can't fake meeting people. Mm-hmm. I'm not ever interested in forcing meeting people.
That's what podcasts are for. You can force fake meeting people.
Force fake, you have to know me now.
I feel very manipulated.
That's right. That's what this podcast is all about. But then span to years later, so this moment, and I've told you about this. So I have a son. He just turned 11, and I'd say, I don't know, 6 months ago, maybe a little long. Anyways, he has my old phone, and he was going to sleep, and he's like, oh, I like to put music on whenever we were sitting there. And he put music on. I was like, is that Katie Kate? I was like, are you listening to that? He goes, oh, yeah. I really like this a lot. And he was really excited about it. But I hadn't said anything. I mean, it was his own pure discovery. Mm-hmm. And so I just thought that was so awesome. I was like, oh, I want to tell her that because that's such a pure listener who heard your music and just said, I like it. And at 10, even. And so I think I posted something on Facebook, right? I just said oh my God, my kid's listening to Katie Kate. How cool is that? And then your boyfriend pinged me or?
No, my fiance is not on Facebook actually, but it was Jason Lackey, who works at Fastback Studios, is someone that I think follows you and is a fan.
Okay.
And he mixed my last record, and he sent your post to me. It was like, look. And I was like, oh, this name looks familiar. And I showed it to my fiance, and he was like, he's like, oh my God, she likes it, oh my God. He's like, 17-year-old me's freaking out.
Which makes me feel good.
Yeah, right? We were just talking today. He's cleaning out his stepdad's house in Tacoma, and he's like, I'm going to see if I can find my old box of T-shirts, because I'm sure I have a Hammerbox shirt in there somewhere.
Ooh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
I liked those shirts.
I know.
Do
you have them?
I do. Yeah, I have. I used to try and take one of each design and then just store it away.
Yeah.
I think my good friend Pete Greenberg has a bunch of that stuff right now, but yeah. And I had more, but they were in a storage place that flooded.
That's exactly what happened to him. He's like, it might have been in that storage place that flooded out and might be gone. So
it's the worst. Lots of memorabilia that was just ruined by mildew.
But I showed the post to him, and he was like, she's so cool. And I was like, oh, she seems cool. I'll message her.
You're like, all right. And I was like, yay. I was so excited. I was just, because you can't force that kind of thing. And so I was just really excited, period. And then we had coffee. And I was just and truly ever since, I was like, it's a pleasure to talk to smart people, to me, and someone who's driven. off of joy of making music and just your story. And like, I barely know you, but I just thought that was a killer kismet. Oh, that's my new band name, Killer Kismet.
Yeah.
I just thought it was so awesome. And those, I relish those moments where you're like, oh, yay. So here we are. I have forced you to come over and sit at my table. We're here at my house today.
Yes.
But we just talk about your history too. Like, we talked a lot when we had coffee. But like, how did you come to Seattle? I mean, there's way more than that, I know, but
I came to Seattle to go to Cornish College of the Arts in 2005. So I graduated high school in 2005. Came here. I originally was studying classical flute, which was not what I wanted to do.
It's a little different now. Yeah.
Slightly different.
Yeah.
So I did that for like a year and a half, I think. And then I was like, I can't do it anymore. So I switched. I was a classical vocalist for about a week. And then I was like, this is even worse. No.
yeah.
Then I was a classical pianist, and I was like, oh, okay, I can do this. I can dig into this. So that's what I actually have my degree in now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you play a ton of things.
I do. Multi-instrumentalist.
Yeah.
I always have been.
Do you think that's great too, to be independent? You know, you're not waiting for someone to say, like, can you play this for me?
Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day, actually, because I was thinking about... I've dealt with a lot of misogyny this week.
What?
It's fine.
What?
Okay,
Yeah,
no,
that
we were going
never
to talk
happens.
about that. It's not fine. Okay, do tell, segue.
Look, I'm not trying to name names, but I was
All right.
thinking about how I did play the instruments on my records, and I like make all my own beats, and like, I do all the like my first record, I did all the recording myself. And I was like wondering for the first time if that was, because I've always been proud of that. And I was wondering if that was something that I liked to do, or if that was a necessity because nobody would work with me as a woman.
Do you think they wouldn't, literally, like,
I know
wouldn't?
specific people who would not work with me because I was a woman.
Wow.
That sucks.
Okay.
Unless I was going to give them something in exchange, which I was not.
Okay. That's terrible.
I know,
Yeah.
right? You think that's not real, but it's totally real.
That's terrible.
Yeah. So, but they're not making music anymore, and I am, so fuck them.
There you go. Boom. And we're done.
No.
Drop the mic gently.
But it is something I've always done. Like, I've always taught myself instruments, and I played a bazillion things in high school, and it's just something that I gravitate towards. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it is helpful for sure. It's definitely helpful to be like, oh, I want this on there. Bloop,
Right. Well, I mean, like, I'm primarily a singer. I took piano as a kid.
Yeah.
But was really lazy and didn't practice. I didn't feel compelled like some people do when they pick up a certain instrument. They respond to it. They're like, oh, that's my jam. I am way more impatient than that, and maybe lazy. I don't know. But anywho, I wasn't till later, like when I did bands, like the first band, like I didn't write the music. I wrote melodies and I wrote lyrics, but I didn't write the music. And then over a progression of time, I was like, well, I want to see what I'm capable of. And then it got more into like, well, I don't want to have to call someone every time I want to play a show.
Right.
And I want to do what I want to do. So it kind of forced me into like picking up the guitar. I don't love the guitar. Like I don't have an affinity to it.
You're good
Piano
at it,
feels much
though.
more natural. What?
You're good at it.
Am I?
Yeah. Better than I am.
Thank you. You make me feel better. Because because I'm self-taught.
Yeah.
And I would say in my critical eye, like my rhythms aren't, my thumb goes over the top of the, it's
No.
like I don't
Yeah.
pick probably correctly.
Yeah, correctly.
I don't really care. I don't really care in
The
the
right
end.
sound
It was really
comes
about
out.
being independent. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the bottom line. I was like, however I get there, I don't care. I just want what I want. And so yeah, but I always kind of want to do more like, say, recording. Like, I really admired that. Like, I know currently I probably don't have the attention span to like, if you try to read me a manual, I gloss over like quit. I can't.
Really?
Oh, bad. Whereas my husband finds it meditative. And so I envy that. I know there's something I could do about that. Like just
Well,
start one page at a time, care. And, but I think that's exciting to control your own stuff. One, to finish your own sentence,
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can only really do it to a point, though, also. For me, especially. Like, I don't have the, I can't master my own stuff.
Yeah.
And a lot of times I can't really make what's happening in my head happen exactly the way I hear it. Like,
oh yeah,
with audio, because there's so much to know. Like, it's funny. I just like, I worry I'm going to run out of brain space because I know a lot about audio. I know a lot about production, but like mixing, just the act of mixing a record is its own art form.
It is, yeah.
And there's no way that I can expect myself to be great at that.
Yeah, it's like, is that what you want to do? Do you want to be a mixer, sound person?
Right.
You know, be really great at Pro Tools? No, you want to be a musician.
Exactly. Yeah. I want to be an artist. So, you know, I got to pick my battles here and pick where I want to spend my energy. And that's been a big life lesson for me too. So, yeah. So I still need plenty of help to get ultimately what I want out of it. But I do have the capacity to like create the bones of what I want and create the basis of what I want and then take it to somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And to be able to be in the room and be like, there's this frequency that's bugging me. Can we EQ that out? You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Is helpful. Or like, I think that would really cool if you put this compressor on it and you did this. You know, can we sidechain that? Can we do this? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it's taken me a long time to get comfortable about my no, you know, and not worry, not assume and not worry that someone's taking that wrong or, you know, having a reaction. Because that's not who I am. And so I know that. And so, but, and it's necessary. And I know there were times where I surrendered power to that. And I knew I did that and looked back and said, well, you know, you should have said no, or you should have retained power or, and I didn't. So lesson learned. So you know, now, like, so I'm working on the 4th solo CD and I'm just very clear in a very kind way. I'm sort of like, I really love gathering new musicians and going, here's this, do what you do. Like, I love the mystery of it. And I know everyone's a great player. And so it's part of my fun is to say, like, let's see what you do, this group does with this stuff. Usually I'm not willing to experiment too much, but I'm like, I'm pretty sure you guys are that'll be good, you know, good enough for this. But but I'm very solid about like, I don't want any of this. I don't want any of that. And if I hear that, you know, no. And there was only, I think, one time I'm recording where I was like, someone started to pick up like a wah-wah pedal, and I was like, no. No. Done.
Be surprised
Tell
by
him
the
no.
wah-wah.
Yeah. Otherwise, I was like, sky's the limit. If anything, I feel like I have to tell people like, no, go for it. Like guitar players or things like, no, go nuts.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see everything that can come out of you. Because I'm not going to play that way. And so it's interesting. Recently, I just thought people get a little reserved, like, oh, I don't want to step on your stuff. And I'm like, no, I asked you here for a reason. Like, go crazy. Anyhow.
Yeah, I'm the exact opposite of that.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, how are you? Tell me.
Total control freak.
Are you?
Oh, yeah.
How come?
That's a hard question. I don't know.
Isn't it, though? Oh. Well, what a good podcast.
Do you know what you want? Like, and that's the thing. You're like, I just drive into people for that.
I have a very intense vision about what's happening. And I think other people trying to input, I'm like, I don't need that. I don't need it. No. You know?
Yeah.
No, that's not part of what's happening in here. So, and I think I just, you know, as an artist, developed sort of in a very solo way. Like, classical piano is not like really, I mean, you can play chamber music, but it's not like you're in some sort of jazz ensemble and you're all working together. It's like,
oh, yeah.
You're in a room by yourself for 6 hours a day practicing.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how it's always been with me. Like, and honestly, when I was in middle school, maybe, I got my first guitar in 8th grade and I was like super stoked. And I was like, I'm going to start a band. And nobody would start a band with me.
Because they were scared?
I was the only girl who played guitar in my school.
Oh, yeah.
And all the other guys started a band together, and I couldn't be in the band. So
They were foolish. Yeah.
they're dumb.
Yeah.
They're lost. But
Yeah.
whatever. So yeah, eventually, like, you know, I had to do it myself. So
Yeah. Well, and you know what you want. You hear it in your head.
Yep.
Especially when someone is able to see a complete vision in their head.
It's true.
You got to get it out. There is no reason to ask anybody along. I want to commune, like, but that's my thing. Like, I want to commune a little bit. And, well, you know,
I think I'm just antisocial too.
You think you're antisocial?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
No hesitation
why?
there. That's
No.
good. Yeah.
what do you
know.
mean? Like, why?
I don't know why.
I'm not questioning, like, the validity of that. I'm just sort of like, are you introverted, do you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm definitely introverted, but I am also specifically antisocial, I think. I don't like groups of people, and people in general. Don't really like them.
You like me, though.
I do. Well, I like specific people, and I like one-on-one interactions, and I like small group interactions, but like
higher value interactions.
Yeah, I think I just don't have a lot of like bandwidth for it, and so it needs to be like quality interactions with people, and I'm not a social butterfly, and I have a thing about the truth and authenticity, and I get really uncomfortable around people who are like, oh, hey, like, and they like hug me, and I'm like, I don't know you like that, and I'm not going to be that person to you. And
if anybody starts off with, oh, hey, I'll be like, oh, no. No.
I don't know.
So does that work against being a performer? I mean, you're out in front of people who want to oh, hey you all the time.
Well, as a performer on stage, I think it works well because people people like me, my stage persona, which is not that different from my regular persona. I mean, I don't think. Other people might say differently. But I'm kind of a jerk on stage. Not a jerk, but I'm just very, like, open about, like, I don't know what's happening. Blah. Yeah. But then, when I get off stage, I actually like talking to fans for the most part. You get a couple weirdos in there, but for the most part, they're great. And it's really a privilege to have somebody listen to your music and like it. That's a privilege. And it's mind-boggling to me every time someone's like, hey, this song is really great, and it like really affected me. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Words from my brain are in your brain now?
Yeah.
So that's cool. But I think in terms of like networking, no, I'm awful. I am the worst at networking. The worst. I can't do it. I don't want to do it.
Well, it probably makes you feel bad, like, from the gut level.
It does.
Yeah, it feels kind of gross.
Yeah.
Well, mostly if you don't want to, right?
No. And then, my fiance, God bless him, for a while there, I was, like, trying to network, and he's like, honey, I love you. You reek of desperation. And I was like, well, I am desperate, and I want something from them. He's like, I know, and you suck at hiding that. And I'm like, I know. So I just am not good at it, and it's not my thing, and it makes me feel bad, and I hate it. So
I recently, maybe you'll appreciate this, I recently sent, and I hope he minds me saying this. Anyway, I sent John Richards an email because I'm finishing this record, and I know him, and and we've sort of connected around music. So he's known me since Hammerbox and all that kind of stuff. But I want him to listen to the next record because it's so much about my mom passing and his mom's passed. Anyway, so I wrote him a note going, I'm finishing the 4th solo CD. I really particularly want you to listen outside of KEXP. I was like, I don't want, I'm picking you particularly because of this might resonate with you because of our shared experience. And if you never play it on KEXP, I don't care.
Yeah.
Because I desperately, like, I want someone to really listen from a musical standpoint of view, to enjoy the record. And I get a little paranoid that, I won't be able to get through that wall of, I don't think that's in my control to say, like, well, if John and Cheryl and everybody else are really busy, like, I know those people, but I'm not in control of whether or not they are able, given any reason, to sit down and listen to a record for the record's sake.
Right.
That's just what I want, though. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather have that than anything else.
Do you feel like that's a bigger ask than can you play my record?
I think it's a more real ask. And I don't know, and I wonder, with a lot of assumptions, like, if people I kind of daringly ask that because it's like, that seems different. I'm like, I think you get asked to do things all the time, and I commit to not really wanting anything. I will commit to that 100%, like, all the way. And then, because what I want is a real listen.
Yeah, it's not a marketing ask to play your album. It's a personal request from, like, somebody you care.
Yeah.
Like, I want to hear what you think of this, or just I want you to hear it.
Or did it touch you?
Yeah.
Or did you? Because those are, in general, those are the experiences I want more than I want to win networking wise. Like, I've really let go of caring about that. I want adventure. I do love that, but I feel just as icky if I start to feel like I'm trying. And I put full brakes on that because I feel gross. And that's basically, I feel like my gut saying no.
Yeah.
Because I log time doing gross things, for music that I just remember thinking, like, never again. I'm never playing an office boardroom for somebody for my music. I'm never gonna headline because someone would like to utilize my draw and pay me for shit. You know, like I'm never doing that again. Or,
yeah, like where's the boundary though? Because it's a spectrum, right? Of like pure non-business music, and then like, you know, you only play in the Play Network, you know, lobby and
right
or whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
There's a spectrum in there, and I think finding a place in that is really hard.
You know what I think I would do? So say Play Network said, Carrie, you really want to hear this record. I think what I would do is get crazy bossy about where exactly I would play that stuff.
Well, and to be fair, I played there and they were great and it was wonderful.
Well, right, yeah.
And they played Sadie Hawkins and Old Navy, which was hilarious. So, like, I love Play Network.
Oh,
This
I
is not a dig at Play Network.
I do love that.
Yeah.
I do, but you know what I mean? Like any organization, I would say like, okay, I will do this if you have a room that is concealed and dark and we can change the lights because I want to control, for a good reason, for your sake, the environment you're going to hear this.
Yeah.
And so I don't know that it would work, but I'd be like, do you have an enclosed room where we can turn the lights down and I will play this for you and I want you to sit close to me. I want to be as close to you as possible. If you don't want to be there, I don't want them to show up. Like I'm asking for all elements that can bring me real. So if you want me to play in an office, I'm going to try and make it as, in my book, as real and authentic as possible in an office room. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that I want that. Otherwise, then I just too many times where, dude, can we all just say out loud, I'm in an office room right now? Do you feel comfortable? Are you happy? Do you give a shit? You know, like
it's not really designed for
let's
this
not waste any of our time, you know, like.
Yeah.
And I'm very much about time and not wasting. I mean, I'm 52, so I'm not willing to waste any more of my time.
Yeah.
And that takes work. Like I recently just got asked to play a show at El Corazon on a Sunday night.
Oh, jeez.
And I think my husband, I thought it was great because I hadn't thought of it. He goes, oh, I think they want to put you on the bill as an opener to tie these two guys are not from here to Seattle. And I'm like, oh, they want to use me
to leverage some
to
other talent.
nice people. But I was like, a Sunday night and I work. So I was like, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. Good for you.
But it was so great because I was like, oh, yeah, that's how, okay. Yeah, no. Either that or I think I would come back and be like, yeah, that'd be great, and that'll be $500. You asked me, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
or even more. See what their limit is. Although it's El Corazon.
yeah,
so.
see, it gives you a reason just to be kind of radical about it. You're like, oh, it'll be this much money.
I know, right?
Yeah. Or it's like
They might say yes. You never know.
I've definitely done that before.
Okay.
Yeah. Where you're like, I don't want to, but what's my, like, would I?
Would I?
Price?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anywho. But, well, I want to talk about your past experiences with records and stuff like that. You know, like you were saying, because I feel like in some ways feel like I got lucky walking into, like, say, First Band with some guys who were very progressive. I mean, they took a female singer. They chose me, you know what I mean, over a guy.
Was that progressive at the time?
I think in grunge in '89.
Yeah, it still
I
was.
don't know
then.
how many female-led things. I mean, maybe Kim Byron.
It was less
Lazy
common,
Susan.
for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it picked up right after that.
Well, even
So
with them in
you
the
might
conversation.
open the floodgates, you know.
I don't know about that. There was a flood of five, like. But even in conversation with like Dave and James, just talking, and they were from Kentucky and Tennessee. They weren't from Seattle. They weren't, you know, passive aggressive. They weren't, and I never felt any different with them, and that I didn't feel different as they talked to me. I never felt my gender, I should say, when they talked to me. It never came up. And later, I mean, I think when James passed away a few years ago, I remember thinking, whoa, that's actually pretty rare. Like, I don't realize how lucky. But I also never look. I know it's gonna sound, but to me, I never have looked at myself as a gender. Like, it's not that I'm genderless, but I'm a person, and so I go into things as Carrie. And until proven differently, that's my expectation. And I don't know that I've had so much trouble. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I did, I'd be like, well, okay, you're an idiot, bye. You know, I mean, I'm still a person. Like, I'd be like, well, that's that thing is what I'd be like. Oh, you're one of those. But like, they're in the minority and I'm not, kind of thing. But you were saying, you were like, oh, you've had experiences that were just like terrible.
Oh, hundreds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will you talk about it? Do you mind? I mean, you have to name names,
but
but
that's the thing. I mean, I think walking into hip hop and rap.
Yes, I guess I should say, yeah.
It's very different. You know what I mean?
Point taken, yeah. For sure.
And kind of when I first started out, nobody knew who I was. And I was also sort of just like, oh, whatever, I'll make rap music. Cool. Like, it was very, like, fun, like, you know, whatever. Very sort of shallow stuff. And I was very much the novelty female rap artist of the Mad Rad crew out for stardom, which was fine. You know, it was good. I was 23, 24.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
It's
great.
young.
Very young. Like, that's what you do when you're in your mid-20s. You do silly things. So that's what I did. And then I remember I have a very distinct memory of, like, I made my first record. I literally recorded it in my closet in my apartment on 12th Ave. And I was using this, like, PPA mic that was, like, given to me. I had this really old Motu Traveler interface. Like, it was just, like, you know, it was just, like, janky. And I would, like, put the mic in my closet and I would, like, hit spacebar and then run to the closet, record, and then run back.
You're so awesome. Oh my God.
So silly.
I think it's cool.
But I played it for my then DJ at the time. He's still my DJ. What am I talking about? Radjaw, aka Gregory Smith.
Nice.
Yeah, and he listened to the record after it was done. I had Dash EXP mix it for me. He didn't even master it. Nobody mastered it. Just mixed, like rough mixes. And he listened to it, and like partway through, he just took the headphones off, and he's like, "This is good." I'm like, "Thanks." He's like, "No, like it's like really good." Like he was very shocked, and I was just like, "Oh,
It's a good feeling. Right?
cool, wow, gosh, thanks." You know. And then that was the first moment where I was like, "Oh, okay." Okay. But then from there, it's just been piles and piles of bullshit. Like, there's been great stuff, but for the most part, there's been people not wanting to put the record out unless they got to put their hands on it kind of thing, which I'm like, it's fine. Why? What? No.
Yeah.
Like, this has nothing to do with you. Like, wanting to have some influence over it.
Yeah.
Like, there was, I mean, oh my God, just so many experiences at shows that are so terrible. Like you said, your placement in the lineup based on what they want out of you.
Yes.
For a while there, when I was getting bigger, I was definitely like, oh, let's put her as the opener because she gets everybody really excited, and then we'll go right after her, and then that'll be good.
Right.
Right?
Feeling used. Awesome. Feels good.
Constantly.
Yeah.
Constantly used, abused, soundcheck nonsense, so much nonsense.
Yeah.
The whole, like, oh, you play guitar? Like, surprise. A lot of surprise about who I am and what I can actually do. Like, the pattern when I was first starting out was like, oh, she's a rapper. We'll put her on a generic rap show. We'll make her opener. First opener in a lineup of 10. You know what I mean?
Oh, geez.
Because we're all rappers and whatever. And I get on there and I kill it, and the response is, oh, my God, she's actually good. Wow. And then it's like, hey. You know, you get the hey.
Hey.
Like, either you're invisible or it's, hey. You know?
My God.
These are your options. And then if you say anything, what a bitch. You know?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, I don't know. I had an experience not too far in the past here that reminded me of that time period in my life. And it really upset me. I was like,
Oh, I can't imagine.
deeply triggered, and I couldn't figure out why until I was like, oh yeah, because I don't do that shit anymore.
Right.
Because I don't play those rap bills, because now I headline, because now I, you know, am seen as more than a rapper, which I am, clearly, but I'm also, you know, like
Yeah.
I don't know. I've worked very hard to sort of put myself in a place where I have to deal with less of that. There's still plenty of it to go around,
Sure.
and it's always surprising when it happens.
Well, at some point, too, because you're so experienced with it and you know, so you're making choices and you're making sure, right, as best you can. It's nice to be at some point there. It's terrible to get reminded, but it's nice to be up here to be like, no.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I've done it too long. I've earned the right. And
Yeah.
I don't care, you know?
But then it's like there's new levels. Like you get up there and there's new levels of nonsense when you get higher. You know what I mean? In
That's
some
gonna be my
ways you
favorite.
have more power. In other ways you have less. Like it's never gone. It's just different, you know?
New
Interesting,
levels of
yeah.
nonsense. That's my favorite now.
You
Yeah.
know, I mean,
Yeah, isn't that... I was thinking the other day, I was like, I wonder if you could ever get rid of that. Like, could you ever mastermind your own musical world so that you don't have to deal with that? Or do you have to make millions of dollars and get handlers to
even then,
block?
I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine?
Oh, yeah.
Like, even multi-million dollar, think about Ariana Grande's life. Like,
Oh, no.
right?
Yeah.
She's wonderful and talented. And I think she's great. And I think she's very powerful. But
She
you've
has
got to
put
imagine.
up with so much.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, it's got to be. That's the
see it?
downside.
That funeral when the pastor, like, groped her. Whose funeral?
What?
was that?
Oh, right.
Right?
Yeah, I do. I forgot all about that. Yeah, it was terrible. I was like, it's like on national TV. You're
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. So I think
Yeah.
no matter what level you're at, no matter how much money you make, no matter how much power you have, there's always going to be a man who thinks he has more power,
Yeah.
who thinks he has the right. And it's always going to be there.
Well, it's got to make it feel worse.
Yep.
Like ludicrous. Like, oh.
Yeah, like there's literally nothing I can do.
Yeah. I had moments that I thought were strange, and I was like, oh, nobody's looking. Like, no one cares. Like, I remember Hammerbox played at the OK Hotel one night. And so it was a sold out show. It was packed, whatever. You're the center of attention. We left, and I think a pack of people went around the corner to have beers at like the Pioneer Square Saloon. And it was a long table of bandmates, friends, and I was standing at the end of the table, and this one guy was literally getting into my face, just like wouldn't leave me alone. And I remember, because I'm just like so like, oh, polite, like, no, babe, back off, whatever, until like I just haven't been shoved that far. I remember turning to my boyfriend at the time going, can you like get him to back off me? And he's like, oh, just kick him in the nuts. And then he turned around and kept having a beer. And I just thought right in that minute, I was like, nobody's looking.
Yeah.
Like, I'm of value 1 minute, and the other minute, I mean, God bless everybody's just drinking beer, whatever, but I was like, anything could happen now.
Yep.
Right.
Like, and nobody would know. That's how ludicrous that moment is. Like, and I would have lots of times with goodness where it's like, and this isn't like a violent moment, but it's like you're at a sold out show, and at 2 a.m, you're alone in the van.
Right.
Driving home.
Right.
And I was like, how do I go from this to this? Like,
It is a weird,
yeah.
shift.
And I would constantly be like at a show and then alone. Like, again, I've never had a posse of people. So it was always like this and alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless I had a boyfriend. To be honest, it was like
I know.
the boyfriend would be the island that I was like, oh, you're the one I hang out with all the time.
Yeah.
And then if you left, it was devastating for a long time because I only had like kind of one friend focus. Like, not their fault, but like that was sort of my pattern.
Yeah.
And then it was like, and then alone again, and so lots of time alone amongst, and there's so much that goes on that nobody would know about. Or even if you told them, because they have an idea of you or the idea of what your life is like, they're like, oh, no, that didn't happen. I'm like, I'm living it.
And they're incapable of understanding.
Yeah.
That's a hard thing that I've had to like realize is like, because I'm surrounded by men and a lot of my friends are men and they're wonderful people and they fail me often when it comes to this kind of stuff because they just can't understand,
Yeah.
And it's just hard to sometimes take people as they are and take people with the good and the bad and the whole package sometimes.
Yeah.
But I'm really lucky because like my fiance is he's deeply protective in a very non-intrusive way.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like I remember I was signing autographs after I played the mural at KXP at the mural event down at Seattle Center. And that was weird because a couple of my friends from high school showed up. Or they weren't really like friends, but I went to a very small high school in Voorheesville, New York. And they were
wow.
like, yeah.
That makes it weirder.
They were there. And I was like, okay, hi.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Yes. There's like weird pictures. There's pictures online and I'm just like making this horrible face, like, what's happening? But I was, there's a line of people to get autographs, which was like blowing my mind anyway. I was like, what's happening?
That's awesome.
And I always feel like, do you guys know what you're doing? Like, I'm not.
Do you think I'm somebody else?
Yeah, this is not a thing. Like, I'm really not this good. Okay, cool.
Well, it's got to be a weird moment to be like, you're confronted with like two eras of yourself. And, you know me as this, and now you're here seeing this whole other thing. And then how do you, not that you have to reconcile it, but just.
But you do.
But yes,
You have to
okay, you're
try,
right.
and then you fail. And it's like quantum physics with the relation, with
It's
the,
so
you know what I mean?
Yes.
With the Einstein versus the like quarks, and you just can't. I'm sorry, I'm nerding out. It's fine.
Do it.
It's all right.
You're in good company.
Good. Okay. So, but it's like you can't, there's no reconciling. So it's just a battle. It's just energy moving back and forth between these two strange parts of your life. But anyway, I was signing these autographs and there's this line of people and I'm just like, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden Bill kind of just steps next to me, my fiance, and he just stands there. And then I just like sign this autograph. And then, you know, I was like, okay. And he steps back. And I was like, whatever. And then later he tells me that the guy in line was talking to his friend about how he was going to try and kiss me.
Oh, yeah.
And Bill overheard it.
Yeah.
And so Bill just,
good for him.
you know, mean mugged him next to me. And thankfully that guy didn't try anything.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm thankful I have him. I'm thankful, like, my drummer, Trent Mormon, and my DJ, Gregory, they are very protective of me and very...
That's awesome. I love that. It's like having brothers, too. Like,
it is. Yeah.
And partners and things.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's invaluable.
Protect me at all. So.
No.
Your brother would.
No. Neither of them.
He'd let you go
would,
down
Oh, yeah.
in a pile of flames. Thanks a lot, man.
Yeah.
You like really leave me out to dry. One time I'm from the Tri-Cities, so from Kennewick, and so we went back and played a show. Goodness played a show, and I got so nervous because I couldn't reconcile it in my head, and then I was just like. And I also spend a lot of time being very Princess Grace, like,
Oh, yeah.
hi, like, which negates me tending to my nervousness. Like, I'm not tending to or spending, like, why don't you take a beat and just acknowledge, like, how weird this feels, why it feels this way, remind yourself who you are, who you want to be, who you are, and then approach the situation like, okay, yeah, and so we're with a bunch of my friends from high school, sure. You know, like, they're very nice. I like my friends from high school, but we haven't hung out. So instead, what do? I drink a lot of peach schnapps. I get, like, super loaded. And I think Pete Greenberg has a video of it, of which I threatened to never speak to him again. Or he threatens me. Maybe it's the opposite.
So you're going to post the video with this, right?
Yeah, right. Maybe we should. And all I know is, I've only been, I think, drunk on stage like that one time.
Wow.
Because it was blind. Like, I couldn't.
No.
And I did things like go on about where I bought my pants.
Yes. Girl, I was hopped up on allergy medication once. I was like, because this time of year I get bad allergies. And I remember it was a couple of years ago, I played the Sunset and I was like, I had taken a lot of allergy medication. And I just kept talking about it, you know? And I was like, guys, I'm super high. It's like fucking cool. And then I was like, guys, guess what's coming up? St. Patrick's Day. You know what's coming after that? And I just started listing all the holidays.
Thank you for the information.
All the way through the year. And my DJ was like, okay, so. I was like, guys, holidays.
I love the whole, like, guys,
guess what?
hey, guys.
Yeah.
That's what my son says to my husband and I. He's like, hey, guys. And I'm like, what? Like, oh, hey, guys. And I'm like, okay, you got our attention. What is it?
Yeah, they were with me for a minute. They're like, yeah.
Hey, guys, she's going down the calendar.
Yeah.
Stick with her.
No. But then they're like, oh, something's wrong, you know?
It's like, it's not turning into like a freestyle thing about calendars.
No, like,
oh my God.
I
love
talk
it.
a lot to the audience and I say a lot of nonsense. I'm just talking shit the whole time. It's half stand up and half, you know, music.
Yeah.
But that was another level. That was another level. They did not go with me.
They did not. We're not going on that ride with
They
you.
were not going on that ride
I'm
with
sure
me.
the people in the audience appreciated it, though. They're probably like, oh, you're right. I got to mark that down. It's
Well,
coming
at
up.
first, yes. Once we got to, like, Thanksgiving.
You let her get all the way to Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Come on.
It was funny.
Oh, well, you know, I always think it's 10 times worse in our minds, too, than maybe the audience. Although maybe not mine. Anyways, probably that one time for us. I guess it was not that one time in band camp. Because I remember looking back at, this is a test of, like, it wasn't going good. Because I looked back at Chris Friel, who is cool as a cucumber all the time. He looked back at me and he was like, and he never gets mad, but he's a very show must go on kind of person.
Yeah.
And I was literally like, la, 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 and he was like, oh. And I was like, ooh, okay. I think I just turned around like, he's mad. I'm not going to look at him anymore.
It's like suddenly the band has new rules.
Yeah, it
Watch
was like,
how much Carrie drinks.
no, it never. I swear to God, it never. It was terrifying to me, and I was just so terribly hungover the next day, which is never fun.
Yeah, no kidding.
At your parents' house, I just sort of felt like we used to stay at my parents' house when we go out there, and all the bands would, the whole band and everybody would stay at the house, and Mom would make pancakes, and it was pretty great. But that was not my finest hour. Thank you, everyone.
You're the one brought it up.
Pete Greenberg, don't you even think about it. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, he's going to post it.
He will. Well, he knows better. He's my friend now. He can't.
Yeah, I mean, that's got to go behind a paywall at least if we're going to share it.
For large sums of money, you can view this. Yeah.
That's the way to go.
I've never seen it, but I remember enough. It sounds terrible. So you're playing now, though. You and I talked, and you're working on stuff, right? Like, are you working on new music, or you were like, oh, no, I don't know. I was getting really excited to go, like, we got to do something together.
I know.
And I was like, we're going to posse up somehow. You can control the crap out of whatever you want. I'll just sing along.
I mean, I'm trying to be more open. That's my goal right now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be open about collaborating and because I think when it comes to like my record, I'm very like, my record, like,
yeah.
And I can like be a little hobbit about it and like get all possessive and I'm precious,
Yeah.
But then I'm trying to be open to collaborating with other people because I think I undersell myself in some ways by not collaborating with people because I am a multi-instrumentalist. I am a songwriter. I am all these things. I have all these things to share and experience, and I'm trying to be less all or nothing about it.
Oh, yeah.
I have my family is very like black and white thinking sometimes. Like I think we all struggle with that, particularly the Finn clan.
Okay.
So I try and be very aware of that. And I'm like, I think I'm being black and white thinking about what my talents should do and where they should go.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
You know?
Because you certainly could do any of it. You could produce. You could, like, write whole records. I mean, you could do anything.
Theoretically.
I think. I mean, you have the talent.
But that's another thing is, like, believing that about
Yeah.
myself. Because that's the other thing is, like, when you're doing it by yourself, you don't have anyone to disappoint. It's just you.
It's upside, yeah.
So if you don't come up with a brilliant thing, it's not,
Yeah.
you don't put it out. But if you're working with somebody and trying to come up with a brilliant thing and you do something and it doesn't sound great, they hear it. And then you're like, oh, God, they heard it. Now they
Yeah.
know. The secret's out.
I'm not perfect.
Imposter syndrome.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm a good bossy friend for you. I'll be like, that was brilliant. More. You know what I mean? Like, it's exciting because I look at it sort of like if it would be like if it was pleasurable for you. You know what I mean? Like if you decided I'm sure maybe you feel that way about the stuff you put on your own record or the sounds and everything that you make. You're picking things you like. And so it's still in the wheelhouse of like, oh, you sing, I know what you sound like. I want that sound. Yes, I want to have that element and like pick things. Mm-hmm. Like we do very different things, but I started to think about it like, okay, the sound of your voice and then when you sing, but also when you rap. So there's tone and all of that. And I know what my voice is. I don't quite know what that would be together. Mm-hmm. And I don't even know what I think certain elements would need certain things to sound good together. Mm-hmm. It's not like just a mishmash of like, well, you do what you do and no, that's not the thing. It's I get curious about the like, well, I know what this sounds like and that sounds like. What would it need around it to maybe be something cool? Mm-hmm. And that's the selective like creation thing that I get excited about. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, well, I've got this paint and this paint and this paint. Mm-hmm. How does it correctly go together? Like decorating room. Like, hey, here's these elements look good together and they could be odd and off and whatever, but they just fit.
Yeah, curating.
And that's the kind of creation I get excited about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just sense. As much as it's making art, you're also making a business. And, like, if you want to grow your business, you want to grow the art, you need more people to do different things. And so, like, bring them on board. And...
It sucks when you hate people, though.
Yeah, exactly. It does.
I'm just such a curmudgeon. It just,
Well, I think other people can bring, if you choose to take it in, like, you can, and again, it's all choice, right? Like, you can experience other perspectives or someone saying, like, well, why don't you not worry about that? I'll go take care of it. You know what I mean? Like partnerships provide, like, your fiance, it's like partnerships provide things you need. You know what I mean? Like, well, I happen to have a talent at that. That way you don't have to deal with it. Like, I'll go do that. That's my wheelhouse. Like, I'll go do that. You go do this. And those are the partnerships that are exciting as well. And I do most things by myself, not band-wise, but like running my stuff or what I do. Like that's usually me because I know what I want. I know what I want to do. But I have a couple friends who I was like, man, I'd love like a partnership because just the together getting shit, I love that. I like that. Like it's fun. I don't care if I get it or not, But it's the process. I think that's what I liked about DIY. It's like, I don't know, let's just go see if we can get it. It's the not trying that makes me depressed, you know, or that I would probably regret. But like an old friend of mine, Rachel, and I talk about, what if we just had like a collective, or like one company, one umbrella. We do many things. Like she does poetry and writes, and I want to do shows, and that just tickles my fancy. Like I could put on any show. I'm like, I'm gonna get Katie Kate, and I'm gonna go this, and I'm gonna get this cool room. Like I think about the room itself, and I want this experience, and I'm just gonna try it, and then see what happens. And in that, I'm gonna collectively say like, let's do a cool show that's a private space for you. And you've got definitely several minds in there who, should something happen, a couple voices go, hell no. It's not just you by yourself. And I enjoy that as well. Like in my age, I would like to exercise it as much as I love that. I love being able to be like, I'm in a great place and I feel very comfortable just being like, not alone again on it, nor anyone I know being alone on it. Does that make sense?
Kinda.
Do you know what I mean? Like, so all that kind of stuff I enjoy.
I think I just glazed over when you started talking about working with other people. And I was like,
I admire your consistency.
I don't know. Like I do kind of know what you mean about the like things that just like tickle you a little bit. Like, I don't know. And there's a lot of pressure. The bigger you get, there's pressure to keep doing what works. And like, if you fail, you fall harder and all this, you know.
Yeah.
But like an experience I had during Upstream when that was still a thing. Because they're not doing that this year, right?
I haven't heard about it this year, so yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they're doing it this year. Carrie's leaving the room. I don't know where she went.
We're getting
We're doing
somebody at the
podcast
door.
stuff. Who is it? Is it the
We
mailman?
don't edit this, so this will be good. This should add some.
Okay, let's narrate what's happening. Oh my God, Carrie,
Hey,
put your.
back.
Oh my God.
Carrie actually is leaving us now, so I'm gonna check my text messages.
I scared
No,
her
nothing
away.
good, so that's good.
I'm gonna sing Danny Boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sing away.
Danny Boy, the pipes are calling.
All right. Hey, we're at my house. I'm talking to neighbors,
To
people.
Glen and down the mountainside.
Thank
We
you.
held down the fort.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
There we go.
We're at my house. I've got neighbors.
What do they want?
My neighbors never.
She's
visit me.
was looking for a hot glue gun.
What?
I don't have one.
Oh.
Really?
Or super glue.
Why do I find that so hard to believe? Are you just being withholding?
I do not have a bedazzler. I do not have.
I know what
I have a
somebody's
sewing
getting for
kit.
Christmas.
This is. We're gonna get a lot of good presents coming.
Well,
up
I
right
love
now.
it.
I
What else
see
can
you
I
just
say?
Bedazzling everything.
My jean
Ooh,
shorts.
maybe they'll sponsor you.
Are they still a business? Bedazzle?
Are they?
I don't know, but if they are,
Yeah,
they should
of
sponsor.
course.
Is it
They are.
Ronco?
Probably.
Was Ronco the company?
One of those made on or
Yes.
seen on TV companies.
I've been trying to get a Joanne sponsorship for years.
That would be cool.
Oh,
I make my own clothes sometimes.
that
for
would be
shows.
amazing.
I was so bummed
Do
the
you?
fabric store near me is closing.
Oh,
The-
man.
Yeah, Pacific Fabrics in Northgate is going away.
No, why? The
they-
one next to the Baskin Robbins?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Like in
man.
June, I think is their last day. I know, very sad about it.
There's still
Right.
going to be the one down on the, whatever, First Avenue?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's gigantic, isn't it?
Yeah.
I remember buying like some sort of crazy fur fabric, or just weird jersey stuff. Like, oh, I sewed it up the middle. It's a skirt.
Yeah. Yep. I made myself an 18th century gown for Halloween a couple of years back.
Oh, you
nice.
did?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a fantasy of having a line of adult clothing because I secretly just want to dress like a 4-year-old.
Okay.
Where I just want a dress I can throw over, like, but with a higher collar. Again, you could probably see 4-year-olds wearing it, just like an A-line, throw it, cotton, weird fabric, tights, and rain boots,
Great.
like a 4-year-old,
That's your look.
I could see that being a good
like a uniform. You can go to think about all the weird fabric. Doesn't matter what it is. You can be like, oh, I got this dress in 5 different weird fabrics. Because my mom used to make clothes for me, and I have a patchwork quilt, and I swear to God, a couple of swaths of the material from like, we're talking the 70s, is in this quilt. And I was like, I was like, oh my God, the weird flower thing. It's such a like, there's just great like old material that's heavy.
There's
Weird looking.
horse going by
What?
out your
There's a-
window.
excuse
and
me.
A
coffin.
hearse?
A horse-drawn hearse just went by.
Oh,
Is that true?
Yes.
Oh, there's a funeral
No,
going by.
There's 3 limos.
What?
3 limos, it's a funeral.
Do you see that all the time?
Oh my god.
Folks, we live on Hilltop. Hilltop's a lot more safe than it was, but anything can happen off of 15.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty crazy.
Wishing everyone well in the hearses, though.
Yeah,
The limo hearses.
it's fancy.
I love that in the middle of our podcast, there you saw a horse-drawn
Horse-drawn-
I can't even
horse-drawn
say that.
hearse.
Can you say that 5 times?
Horse-drawn hearse.
Hearst.
I don't know if I can say it 5 times.
Horse-drawn
Hearse. Hearse. It's
Horse
hearse.
hearse.
It's hearse, not a hearse.
Hearst is the castle.
Yeah.
Oh
you're
my
right,
God, this
hearse.
podcast is
Oh,
just
God.
evolving into like
Maybe we will edit this one.
No.
nope,
Danny Boy in there.
nope. I'm committed to
I was in the
no
middle
editing.
Of a story. I don't remember what it
Story
was.
on, my sister.
But
Story
I
on.
don't remember now.
Yeah, sorry, I was distracted.
Crap, what was it?
Hold on.
Close the blinds.
Oh yeah, I remember.
We
I'm like
should.
it's like a ooh, puppy. No.
Keep talking. I'll shut the blinds.
She's leaving again.
I'm not leaving. I'm going to be 1 foot away.
Well, okay. The story was that I was playing at Upstream Fest, but not the actual fest.
Yes.
I got tasked to play in the VIP area, one of the many VIP areas that there were. So I was like, okay. And it was at like Damn the Weather, that restaurant,
Oh yeah.
which is great. Super cool space. And I'm
Yeah.
like, what am I gonna do in there? I'm not gonna have a full show and rap like and ruin everybody's dinner because they were still open for business too.
Oh, that's interesting.
So I was like, God, I just feel like I should do like jazz or something. So I did.
I love it. What'd you sing?
I
What was
made
it?
jazz arrangements of my songs.
Oh, cool.
And so I had Trent there with brushes on his little kit, and I had my flute, and I did like jazz flute, and I did like a loop guitar with like my loop pedal, like jazz guitar arrangements of all my stuff, and then I soloed over it with the flute.
Has anybody
That-
filmed it? Did
Nobody
any-
filmed it.
Oh,
It's gone
I
forever.
hope that there were patrons there that were like, wow, I really like this. And they'd go out and they're like, it's a little different than I remember
It's a
it.
little
but,
different.
You know, I do like this too.
Well, my friends were there. They came, and they were just like, like their faces. They were like, "That was cool." And I was like, "Oh, but it was just like a joke. It was whatever." And on the way home, Bill was like, "Yeah, I get that that was a joke for you, but it was actually really good and actually something I would listen to." And I was just like, "Oh, God damn it."
okay. Every time you mention flute, I think of Ron Burgundy. I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
help it.
Yeah,
Can't help
no,
it.
I hear you. Yes,
I wish
flute.
so nobody recorded it.
There's like one like little Instagram video, I think. Of it.
Nice.
But
I'm gonna go look for it.
I was wearing like a suit with like a tie, like the tie undone, you know, like.
You were feeling it. I'm
Oh
feeling
yeah,
it.
it was like a total joke to me because I was like, "Fuck it," but something really great came out of it, and that sort of opened a weird door for me where I was like, "Oh, you can do stuff that's not, you know, strictly what you are known for, and people can still enjoy it. And you may think it's stupid and a joke, but it actually could be good. You know what I mean?"
Yeah.
So I don't
Yeah. What are you gonna do now? What are you doing now,
know, girl. I don't know.
girl?
I'm working with my drummer on some stuff. I'm collaborating.
Nice.
It's getting better and easier for me. At first, it kills me in my heart, and then it gets better and easier because I love and adore him. And
Right.
the stuff we make ends up being cool and different from what I would normally do. I'm just trying to roll with it.
That's awesome.
And I have lots of ideas for solo stuff, but haven't really. I don't know. It's gonna take me a minute to get there with that. I don't know what I'm doing. Is the point.
All right.
I'm still looking for a producer that I can trust to work with. I haven't found one yet.
Have you ever worked with Steve Fisk?
No.
Hmm.
Ludafisk?
It might be where we're going after this podcast.
Oh, Danny boy.
That's right. That's not funny, Kate. There's literally a funeral.
Listen, I was singing that before
Procession.
the funeral came
That's
in.
true.
You
You were.
brought it on.
You made the funeral happen.
That's true. I sang that.
Maybe-
I called my family on St. Patrick's Day. I called my dad and I sang that, and I didn't realize I was on speakerphone with like my whole family. They loved it. It was great.
That's good.
You know. So the point is, I currently am watching a lot of documentaries, which is what I normally do. So if anyone wants to talk about ancient civilizations, I love conspiracy theory documentaries because they're so funny to me. Because they're like,
They're very entertaining.
yeah, they're like the dollar bill. Have you ever looked at this thing? You kidding me? The Masons, like Freemasons.
There's a little
So
spider on there.
there's an owl.
Is there an owl too?
Where's the spider?
I think the spider is it on the one. One of the bills has a spider.
Somebody
that,
get a dollar
that makes
out.
the web. It
I've
might
got
be
a
on
dollar.
20, it might be
Hold
on 5.
on. I'll be back.
Oh my god.
I'd have to Google it and find
I
out.
thought the owl was on the dollar, but I don't remember.
I gotta find it.
Also, they're all like blue now.
We're getting off on different tangents here, but I think that's okay. We've lost Carrie again.
Yeah, Carrie's gone.
She's gone for a reason.
She's getting a dollar.
Really
Where'd you
need
get
a-
that dollar from?
My son's birthday card.
Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, there's this little owl in the corner, right? Upper right hand corner next to the 1. If you look in the little crook there.
That little crook there. See, they're saying it's a spider. Maybe it's an owl. You can call it in that corner.
That looks like a spider?
Yeah.
Folks, right now,
Yeah.
should you want to examine the dollar bill?
It's on the.
That's what we're covering right now.
What we say, the front of a $1 bill, the right hand side,
And
the
the
very
upper
angular
right-hand
one
side.
border, and he's kind of hanging out in the corner down there. And I guess it's a spider.
I vote
Have you
owl.
ever noticed those shows have the same like sequence of sound, like dun 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 dun? You know,
Oh, yeah, there's only one kind of
it's
music.
up and down, up and down. A lot of shows have that.
Well, the point is the Vikings were here long before Columbus,
Is that a really conspiracy though? I
and
thought we
there's
confirmed
no
that.
gold in Fort Knox. So,
Is it wrong that I can't see the owl?
well, it's a spider apparently. So,
Yeah, well, it could be an owl. Whatever. He's pretty tiny. He's right down that little.
Oh, for
You need
goodness
a magnifying
sakes.
glass really to
I
see it.
know. Did we just turn your whole world upside down?
No, but I'm just thinking, who goes to all the trouble?
Money nerds.
And for what
I don't know,
purpose? Yeah. All right.
So
well,
you can
yay,
stop
America.
having the wool pulled over your eyes.
Still smells the same.
I know.
Money smells the same. Well, folks, I'm going to say we are going to have to wrap up because we're dragging you, if you have time,
Sure.
to Steve Fisk's house.
Cool. I should have brought my flute. I left it at work.
We got food. We can get you food.
No, flute.
Flute.
Oh,
I don't have a flute.
Can you
on
get me a flute? No, I'm just kidding. Does he have a theremin? I can play that.
well, let's find out. He might. He has great. So we're going to go listen to some of my record stuff. And if I have Kate Trapp there, I'll be like, well, since you're here.
I'll sing "Won't Anymore."
That's right. Somewhere in the distance, like this dollar bill, there will be a secret track.
A secret. I love a secret track.
yeah.
I really do.
Ooh.
girl.
Here's, you know what it's going to be? We're in a secret track and we're like, we have a minute and a half, do something. And that's the secret track.
Secret track's a dying art. Now that everything's going like Spotify and digital because you would just see it.
'Cause you'd see that it's
They'd be
that
like, oh, a
long.
secret track.
There's got to be some other way to embed.
Vinyl. It's always vinyl.
We have so
Yeah.
many tech people. We have to find the tech
How do we
people and
find a
get
way
them
to
to
secretly put things into the...
embed the things
Yes.
in other things.
Yeah.
I love it.
My
It's like Aphex Twin does it with the actual waveforms. Like he puts like scary faces in the waveforms of the audio and stuff. So it could be
All right,
done.
folks, look.
Now I know
you
what
know
I'm
how
doing.
good I am with tech stuff right now. She got tired of hearing about collaboration. I like gloss over with any kind of tech.
I'm different. I'm so different. Like, give me a
We're
manual.
very different, and that's why we make good music.
Absolutely.
All right, friends, I love you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
No, I loved
Thanks.
it. I can't wait to talk to you more because you are now my friend.
Yay.
I'll be the annoying one being, we're going to collaborate. I might do that just as a joke, just to irritate you. Call it, be like, so we're collaborating?
The worst you could say is be like, hey, want to jam?
Oh, you should never have told me that.
No,
All right.
I'll never jam.
I'll then later on the
Unless
podcast,
it's
I'll be
Monster
like,
Jam.
well,
Gravedigger. Do you want to go to Monster Jam, Tacoma Dome?
no, but we have that T-shirt.
Do you?
My son loves Gravedigger. This
good-
podcast is never going to end because we keep coming up on things.
Sorry.
Folks, we love you. Thanks for listening, and we'll talk to you later.
Excellent.